They say porn is free, but what if I told you it's costing you your future, your income, your confidence, and perhaps even your calling? Every time you open that tab, you're making a trade and you don't even realize it. This is reality it took me almost 2 decades to wake up to. And I know for a fact it cost me millions of dollars before I identified and woke up to the truth. And today, I want to help you see what it's really costing you before it's too late. Guys, welcome to the Rebuilt Man podcast. My name is Coach Frank Rich, founder and host here, and it's been our mission for the last 6 years to help men just like you wake up to the truth, reclaim back their life, rebuild their identity, and break free from pornography. And we do it every single week here. So if you're new to the podcast, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to turn those post notifications on. But see, most men only think that the cost is in terms of money. I don't pay for it, so it's harmless, right? But that's a lie. Because what you're actually playing with and paying with is far more expensive than just dollars. Let's break this down. We need to understand the truth here. Porn isn't free. You are the product. If porn was quote unquote free, how is it a $150 billion a year industry? You see, just like all the major social media platforms and sites, porn monetizes itself through attention. They profit off of your data, your patterns, and your clicks. There's a powerful quote from the movie, The Social Dilemma, where they say that we have to wake up to this truth that if something is for free, we need to understand that we are the product. You're the product on Facebook. You're the product on YouTube. You're the product on Instagram. And you're the product on every single porn site you go on. Those videos that you watch that are delivered to you for free are being monetized through your attention, your data, your media, and many things you don't even understand. Every click, every second is data being sold with money being made off of your behavior and your life. We had a client one time tell us that I realized I was giving hours a day to porn. I couldn't even focus for 30 minutes on his own business. But you're paying with your time, your focus, and your potential. The dopamine spikes that you receive every time you click on a new video rewires your brain. Your reward system is becoming hijacked, instant pleasure. You're choosing over the long-term effort. This is killing your drive to build, grow, and grind. What is it costing you in the things that you are avoiding working on? And when you're done watching, do you feel fired up to go and lead, or do you feel like doing nothing? It's a common theme in conversation within our communities and coaching groups that men will choose porn in avoidance of doing the difficult thing, and they'll put it off. And then they realize hours, days, weeks, months later, they never addressed the thing that needed attention. Now you multiply this by weeks, months, and even years. What is it costing you in your ability to produce, perform, grow, develop, lead? What's the impact it's having on your business? What's the impact it's having on your career, on your development, on your growth to be able to earn more in the future? Had a client, Joel, one time tell me I'd stay up late night binging porn, then snooze my alarm and skip the gym. He gained 30 pounds and lost his confidence. What did that cost him? It cost him more than just 30 pounds. It cost him his masculinity. It cost him his manhood. My own story. By the age of 22, I was making $15,000 a month. By 24, I lost it all to porn, drugs, and lack of control. I rebuilt it again in my late 20s. I launched a company at 30 years old, and by the second year, we were doing over $500,000 a year. By the fifth year of that business, gone, dissolved, because I couldn't control myself. I believed because I had reached this level that I could just spend my days consuming porn, sometimes 6, 7, 8 hours a day. I knew what I was creating had the potential, and I know now that it had the potential to be an 8-figure a year company, tens of millions of dollars. But porn robbed me so much more than just the money. It robbed me of my momentum. And I believe our momentum is everything. It's taken me years, almost a decade now, to get back to where I was at 30 years old. What could I have created? What could I have done? What impact could I have had in the world if I wasn't losing myself to porn every single day? Now, this conversation, this episode is not about me. It's you. What is it costing you? Look yourself in the mirror right now. Are you at the income level that you should be? And if you say yes, then why have you capped your potential? Are you walking in your calling, or are you simply settling for comfort? If porn is a daily or even a weekly habit, it is a daily drain on your time, your energy, your confidence, your discipline, your focus, your faith, your intimacy, and your opportunity. Had Brandon tell me one time, I realized porn wasn't just a secret habit. It was stealing my leadership at work and at home. It was robbing him of being the man that he needed to be, both in work and at home. Now, I know this message can be daunting and overwhelming, and I don't want it to be riddled with guilt and shame, but I want you to know that the good news is you can reclaim this, you can rebuild this. We spent 5 years in the trenches working with thousands of men just like you, who all had to wake up to the reality of this truth. Because here's what I know: the minute you break free from porn, your life accelerates in every single area. Your faith will grow. You'll grow closer in your relationship with God. Your fitness will accelerate. You'll begin to build the body that you were put on this earth to build, your temple. Your finances will improve. You'll stop wasting money. And those hours that you spent consuming porn will be built on creating. Your family, your relationships, your intimacy will grow because you'll be walking in absolute freedom. We've had hundreds of clients report raises, promotions. We've had new businesses launched inside of our communities through better focus, clarity, and restored marriages. And it's not because they started doing more. Success doesn't come from doing more. It comes from becoming more. And you become more, you become the man that you were called to be when you finally break these chains. So I'm going to ask you again, what is porn costing you? But more importantly, what are you willing to do to take it all back? Now you continue to pay for it and what you lose, or you can make a small investment in getting your life back. But the best part is you don't even have to make a massive investment in reclaiming back your life. If you're ready to stop trading your future for 5 minutes of false flake pleasure, then I want to invite you to join our 7-day porn reset. This is the catalyst to creating real, lasting change. And here's the best part: is it's absolutely free. You pay with your time. The same time that you're paying with to porn, you could pay with building your life into the man that you were put on this earth to be. There's no fluff here. It's real truth. 7 days of truth, accountability, and action, all for free. If you go to therebuildman.com/7-day reset or click the link down there in the show notes below, you can join us today. But don't let another week slip by. Don't let porn cost you 1 more ounce of your potential. What we know is men who quit porn report a 36% increase in focus. And we know, based on Proverbs 25:28, a man without self-control is like a city broken and left without walls. Now is your time to build your life and become the man that God put you on this earth to be. Visit therebuiltman.com/7-day reset. But guys, I'm Coach Frank Ritz, the Rebuilt Man. We look forward to seeing you on the inside. Make sure to subscribe, rate, review. Reclaim control today. Join us in the 7-day reset. God bless you guys. We'll see you on the inside.